go down anyway. So.
Just try something. Don't need this.
I guess I'll create a new one. I did another, like, at least semi-war base. Like, I don't know, like, to me, it feels like going to war is like, how do I even say? It seems super OP in this game. But at the same time, I think it's, like, not very good for multiplayer. Because when you inherit an empire that you fucking took over, it's like a micromanaged simulator and a half to make it not implode your own empire, because like,
this is true.
especially, which I learned in the recent playthrough I did, if you choose to enslave people that you take over because you're like xenophobic or whatever, that's not an issue. In fact, it fixes a lot of problems because there's not really as much happiness issues or crime issues when they're slaves. But
Yeah.
the issue is that they're only manual workers. I don't know if
they're only
to make them specialists, but
you
the fact that they
need
can
to set
only
their
work manual labor is like a really big issue.
You have to
And
set
these
the
don't.
rights of the species. Like, if you're gonna do that
But
sort of thing, Andrew,
they can't be a slave and be a specialist. Like I feel like that's definitely not a thing.
You wouldn't want them to be. If you wanted them to be specialists, you have to have them not as slaves. You can have them as
like, that's not a
like,
bad
limited...
thing. Like, it's honestly a good thing that you can just enslave the people you've conquered and just make them do all those jobs. Like, that's
Doesn't it also have a
but
like?
it's incredibly micromanaging. Like, I would spend so much time paused in order to fix everything, especially because when you kill the AI, they're so shit at the game when they make their empire. Like, it's so annoying to like fix it after you take it from them.
Oh yeah.
So I think I'm gonna go for a more like, I'm gonna go for a tall game, I guess. And then instead of focusing on, because like, I think the thing I realized is that alloys are just
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6.
Alloys are a useless thing if you don't attack. But I guess the idea is you can just invest in like how do I say? You can invest in science instead, because it's kind of what the hell am I looking at? Oh, I'm at the wrong part. Because like,
how do I fucking... What the hell goddamn fucking traits am I supposed to fucking choose?
I could be a bird, but I think I was a bird in my first playthrough. I think it's just so funny to be a space bird.
I'm being big brains, but very small lads. I'm being the big brain, small lads.
Okay, obviously I should pick one of the DLC factions, but I need to know which of the DLC factions is a tall.
What are DLC factions?
I don't get all these when I play, so I think the last ones are like.
I know toxoids are.
Fungoid, molluscoid, anthropoid. I think all
those are. You guys should have access because I have all the species packs, but those are the DLC ones. The
fungoid, plantoid, lithoid, necroid, aquatic, and toxoid.
I don't know for certain off the top of my head if fungoid is, but plantoid, lithoid, necroid, aquatic, and toxoid are.
I just want to play as what I know, because you're probably all gonna stomp me anyway.
We'll never see each other. Just hope the AI doesn't stomp you, really. What because some of these have traits, right? I guess.
What fucking traits am I goddamn supposed to choose?
The traits are more tied to like your
I guess it wouldn't be a
origin and things like that. The only one that like sets a trait off the top and you can't change it is lithoids.
Okay.
I think if you go aquatic, you don't actually have to be aquatic. You could just go visually, but if you go lithoids, you have to go lithoids.
What could be a necroid? That sounds fucking cool.
Those might come with a thing. I know, Andrew. From what you're saying, if you want to do the thing that you were just talking about, learn how to play necrophages, because that is exactly what you're saying is what you want. You can enslave the population, and then if you
necrophage or something else.
Necrophages is like that whole pack.
Yeah.
And they use that, but the necroids, what they do is you can take pop that you've basically enslaved and you can purge them, and when you purge them, you can turn them into your main pop that can do specialist jobs and leaders.
But I don't know war. I think war is not sustainable in a multiplayer setting where you can't pause. Like, obviously, you might have to fight at some point, but I mean,
we'll probably
war
have
as
some
your
pauses,
strategy is
but it's,
not.
yeah, we probably just try to limit it. Definitely traditional.
No, but it's like, yeah, when you do the war, like, you either just like, yeah, it's just not you can't pause as much as you want to. So it's not like I'm picking it's not like I'm picking my civic thing. No, I don't mind if I pause while I choose my next civic tree, but like pausing every time something important happens in war, or having like a fucking 10-minute pause after you claim all the territory at the end of the war, like that's not very fun for everyone else, you know.
Yeah.
This is true.
Which is why I wouldn't want to be a faction that literally just wants the war. That's the only idea. I'm gonna be
I have a peace faction selected.
This.
Ryan.
What?
And -1 and a +1.
Right?
Yes, dude.
Ryan.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
I can't watch NL. I'm streaming, Brian.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Why
like
can't you? Just.
Wait, we're doing this live?
You watching it now?
We are doing this live.
What?
I love the way that world looks.
Wait, this
Sure.
is very funny.
My yeah, Noxious is, like I was telling Ryan, the Toxoid packs are interesting, but they're very micromanagey. Everything tied to the Toxoid stuff is very micromanagey. Like
Wait,
it's
so-
technically an upgrade, but like it's you have to handle everything pretty closely.
The idea of Noxious is that your habitability is permanently 30%, and then you need to have other people that aren't you in your planet with you to make your people happy? That's so
Correct,
weird.
and I'm pretty sure it makes the other pop unhappy.
Well, yeah, because you make other people
Because they're
happy
dying.
by default.
Eager Explorers is the
Such
new
a
Civic.
weird
That's what it
mechanic.
is.
Literally space zombies.
I mean, that's also, if you didn't know, the reanimators for the defensive armies is pretty funny.
Hmm.
You could actually just have zombie armies. What do I?
I'm afraid of what this is gonna be like. Because I don't play with the DLCs.
I need to be at least. I need to be some degree of spiritualist. Okay.
I don't know if I'm crazy, but I've literally never. I've always ignored the housing mechanic, and it has never been an issue before. So I don't know.
I
what
usually
it
do
makes to me.
too.
I don't know
It's not a
what.
big deal
Like
to me.
I don't understand what situation would make you arrive at a point where you have a housing issue, but not a something else issue as well. You know, I've never seen that, and I don't really understand how that could happen.
If you use only factories, it'll do it. I've done that before.
So everybody knows the other Toxoid thing, Andrew, if you're curious. In Civics are the mutagenic spas, and where the fuck is it? Relentless industrialists. Those are also Toxoid related things that are a little weird.
Probably that's probably not that good. Nomadic, no.
Mm-mm-mm.
No. Slag him first. Could do that. That's actually not bad. Yeah, I'll do that. That's a good idea. Okay. What would I like to be on? Would I like to be wet, dry, or frozen?
I pick one that I think looks the coolest in the background. That's really all my.
That's actually such a cool starter name. Holy shit.
Yeah, I got a nice one too.
Okay, do the Necroids have a unique origin story? Because if they do, I'll just go for it. But
They do. It is, I think, just necrophage. Yeah, necrophage.
shit. What does that make me do?
You need to be at least 1 point in Xenophile.
Oh, I don't want to do that though.
Okay.
Maybe I will though. Is this
Also, just read.
guaranteed habitable planets are instead? Oh, okay. So all the pre-spawn planets I would normally just colonize are just planets I need to take over.
Yeah, you would land troops, take it over, and then
Yeah, I'm gonna
enslave the
pick a
population.
different- I'm gonna be aquatic way. Do they have
Aquatic-
anything?
What
I should have just started with the origin, bro. Each of these are right.
You could do the ocean paradise with whatever you want, like species-wise, but you will get the aquatic trait, I think, if you go ocean paradise. That is the technical ocean origin, but you don't have to go it for aquatic to work.
Yeah, it's. Wait, why are the habitable planets frozen worlds, but you start in an ocean world?
You start at a massive ocean world, like it's a very, and it's a very special ocean world. Like you get a bonus because it's the ocean paradise.
And that goes to the aquatic people. Okay, I'll do that.
You don't have to do that because you'll be on ocean worlds regardless if you take aquatic, but like that is how that one works. But you definitely want to take anglers if you're gonna go aquatic for civics. You absolutely want anglers.
Oh, I see. I've been given aquatic trait now. Okay. I have to give you my traits now because I get less shit because I get aquatic by default. Cringe.
Sorry.
Absolutely unbased. Happiness.
Making them incapable of hyperlink travel. Interesting. I don't know if I want to take that. New civic that I don't really know how it works or if it's good or not is Eager Explorers. That is the new civic that I have no idea if it's actually any good or not.
This looks good. Then we do. Are there any traits that are only aquatic people can have?
You want anglers or traits? Oh, no, traits. No, it's just aquatic. That's all it is. Ascensionist is okay. Cutthroat politics is okay.
See. Guess that's good. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. So for the aquatics, yes. And then yeah, ocean paradise sounds fun. Okay, to be like. No, probably not that.
Maybe I don't take this.
What does democratic do?
Automatic resettlement chance, and then every 10 years it will just you'll vote in a new president, and you'll get little quests to give unity, or not quests, like objectives, basically, when you're a democracy. It's only when you're a democracy.
It's not bad actually. I just think the automatic resettlement chance that's kind of terrible, but
it's not great.
I don't think many of them have things that are that good, to be honest.
Dictator's pretty decent, and Imperial's pretty decent. If you're willing to play with factions, Oligarchy's fine.
Phallic Spud?
Hot?
Dictator. Phallic Spud.
I see.
Could do oligarch instead, because that's
Take
just
Exalted
like definitely better.
Priesthood. Gives then, yeah, then I'll get some extra priests. And then
Anglers, huh? What's it do?
Is there religion? Did you just say priest?
well, if you go spiritualist, you can build temples, and there's also a civic
Oh.
called the priesthood.
I was about to.
There's
But
not
that's
religion
so
like in
cool.
Civ religion.
Yeah.
Anglo is very good, by the way.
Where you can take me over just by like making my people believe in something, and I can just be like, okay, there's nothing I can do about this.
And you don't even need to you don't even need to do like the ocean thing that you did to go anglers, but anglers
I'm back.
is just
What's up?
fucking insane.
What about Anglers?
So,
Andrew's picking
Anglers
stuff
is
still.
very.
what's this say?
How is Andrew not done yet? I finished and I was on the phone.
Because
I mean, I'm not done either.
Restart
I'm figuring out some last minute. I'm figuring out my last civic still.
Oh, right. You're always readied up because you're the host.
Yeah. I don't get to make that decision.
Yeah.
I want maybe.
I just had this guy ready because this is who I like to play as with people. And the reason I don't only have this one and the one I play alone is because the one I play alone is just cruel. And I don't want to make my friends hate me, so.
That sounds fun. Okay, I think I've done all the important choices now. I've never been disappointed with the flag they give me by default.
I have.
I usually take a look at it and
The what?
change it.
Save and...
The flag.
Done. I'm ready.
Excuse me.
So yeah, if I start with a super planet with crazy size, that's pretty good for a tall game. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I like wide games. So I'm sorry if I look weird or do some bad things, i.e. take up too much space.
Wide is a pretty powerful strategy, but I haven't seen how good you can be. I literally just haven't played tall before.
Oh my god.
It's
Do
weird
it.
because in the early game, what?
My leader is the High Inquisitor.
In the early game, the defense is quite strong. I feel like Stellaris are quite strong relative to ships in the early game, but I feel like in the mid game, defensive structures are incredibly weak compared to how easy it is to make. Maybe it's not easy. I guess it's cost efficient to be defensive, but it's not like you can just get overpowered because you can only make a starbase so big, you know.
Okay, I'm good. Do you like my
Yes,
do you like the look of my boy?
Look at that lad.
He's so small.
Oh my god, I just realized he's standing on something.
Yeah, he has a little
Yeah.
pedestal thing he used to stand on.
Alright, is everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I look like a dragon. Yay.
Did
But I'm
you-
a friendly dragon.
I've never even asked the question, like, are there win conditions in this game? I guess
it's all
being
scored.
super
It's all
late-
scored.
Is it really?
There's a score mechanic.
Oh. well,
The
shows what I
other win condition is owning every planet.
know.
Yeah, so I was wondering, like,
I thought you had to like beat the disaster. I thought owning all the planets was just a side note to.
The endgame crisis gives you a lot of points per ship you kill for the endgame crisis. So that is why it is point based. But before I start, you can see the scores if you go into if you want to read your thing beforehand. But if you go into the situation log, there's a victory tab, and it'll tell you your score and what it's based off of.
Okay.
See, I'm like, what happens when you finish the tech tree? I guess there isn't really. Well, obviously it's not a tree, right? But
There is technically a tree that you can't see, and it gives you random choices, and then you hit repeatables. Yeah, you hit repeatables for each one, and they go infinite.
Score off of them.
Technically yes, but also they give you obviously when you hit the late game and you can just research infinite like ship techs, you can fight off the endgame crisis, or you can go for a lethal victory. But the actual end date of the game by default is 2500.
I just realized only now that if you get the option between research bonus bonus research from researchers or flat research speed in the early game, you should always pick flat research speed because that applies to all three categories, not just one.
I am on the 11 o'clock tip.
Let's see where I am. I am as far west as possible, and I'm dead-ended. Like my home planet is on a dead end. Is that supposed to be like this? Can I make it to? Is this map small? Or is this just a really long hyper jump from the start?
I believe this map is probably huge. I think that's what I normally have it on.
Okay.
Oh boy, I have some pretty bad leaders to start.
Where? Oh, this is all the shroud. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you do. So where are you guys?
The 11 o'clock tip all the way out.
Oh damn, Stro, you got the end of the line, so you can just collect everything over there. and
I'm
hopefully-
hoping to. Yeah.
Where'd I get? Wait, where am I?
11.
Were you guys?
See, I'm at the end of the line, but not the actual end. Like, I'm on a small tangent of the line.
If
but
you
it's
look
really
at
good.
the center of the spiral, go left and then down. So I'm like at like 5
You
o'clock.
know, the Anja patch. You know, there's names I can.
Where? Oh, I'm in the
Yeah,
orange.
yeah,
I'm
those
in the
are the names of
orange
the nebulas.
patch.
And.
I'm in the
Anja-
Anja patch.
Oh,
Wait,
is
where
it
are you?
R- Is that an R? Oh, it is. Oh, Arija. No, I've
I'm
heard
on there. I'm at the
with
Arija
R.
patch.
Yeah, I'm at the Seb. Actually, is that Sebulus Shroud? Is that
Oh, that
Where
you
are
out there, Andrew?
Yeah, I'm literally on the edge of the map here. Like,
You're in the shroud.
How do you play this fucking
Like-
game?
No, I'm
Andrew's
actually to
in
the
this
left
Columbus
of the
Shroud,
shroud.
yeah.
It's a one-way exit.
Oh, the broken skull miasma.
Sure.
Yikes.
Oh, this-
And then Stro, are you near?
I'm at the very tip. I'm near the tip.
So are you at the Forbidden Nebula?
Yes, I'm right of the Forbidden Nebula, a couple stars.
I am very close to the Gamma's Veil. At like 6 o'clock. Like I'm straight at the bottom.
I see
Okay,
some-
so I'm not
Yeah,
gonna see you guys ever.
yeah, Star will never find us. Never. Also, the AI just have an absolute battlefield in the right half of the map. None of us
Yeah,
are
the right side's gonna be a war zone.
Border Gore Deluxe. Classic.
Border Gore Deluxe, the classic.
Okay, I need you to
Oh,
explore.
this is a weird looking original setup here. I don't know if I like it. If this is a
Yeah,
dead end, it's
I'm a
actually
little
better.
worried about mine, honestly.
I
'cause
just- I
it's
just look
fucking
for-
weird.
I look for how to get a choke point early. That's really what I'm shooting for.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with you. I think I have at least 2. I just need to build my science ship. I think I have everything ready. Oh,
I
I
need
should probably
to-
do the ship designer while I have a chance.
I know that the ship designer is something really good, and I should probably do it, but I never do it. The only time the only time I really see people really going into the ship designer a lot is for the endgame crisis, because some of the crises are very weak to certain weapon types.
I did not even know that. I've never gotten to the end game technically.
All right, let me know when everybody's ready.
Why can't I?
I have a plan. Right. By the way, holy shit! This planet is the size of this planet is wild.
Yeah, it's a 30 size planet.
It said,
It's-
but it's a planet capacity of 118. Like I have
Yeah.
23 city districts. What does that even do? You get clerks, right? When you do more than
So for each city district, you get a clerk job and a building
awesome.
slot, and a lot of
I
housing. Yeah,
see.
city districts are more for housing.
I now understand how you can lose housing because you make 4 jobs but only 2 housing when you make one of these just generic districts.
Yeah, you need to make. You want
That's
the buildings
why-
that also
okay, I
provide
literally
jobs.
never- I literally never ran into that situation.
I
But, like,
usually don't. I usually don't run into it either.
I have like literally 20 food, 20 industry, and 20 city districts, and like 10 of the other the generators in my like it's so crazy actually. Although I only have 19 slots, is there features? No. Is that 19? Actually not sure what that's saying. Pretty wild.
Yeah, so that you have you can build a total of 30 districts, because that's what the size 30 world is. You could separate them however you want, but you can build a total of 30.
That makes sense. How do I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? That does add up. I'm ready to go. I was just chatting the shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Ryan, are you good to go?
I think I've done everything I could. Ryan? Oh, he's on the phone. There is a chat box. I think it's L. Yeah, it's L by default. Keep forgetting to grab my phone. I'll be right back.
I love that my homeworld name that got randomly generated was just Thorny's Lair. So now Thorny's Lair is my homeworld.
Yeah, I got Azan's Crucible, which sounds cool to me. I like the Crucible.
Yeah, the Toxoid names are really, really cool. Highly recommend if you want a very story-based game to play the Toxic God Quest for the Toxic God Origin.
Ryan tried that when we were just playing earlier, so we can get to figure it out. And he was like, "Oh my god, what the hell's happening?"
it kind of eats. It definitely hurts your economy. So you gotta know the game a little bit, but it's a very cool origin for the story.
Ryan, are you back? Thought I heard him breathing.
How am I making so many?
Nope.
Oh, that's fair.
Sadness, my dude.
Sorry, I got meatloaf and homemade mashed potatoes.
Ooh, yummy.
Very, very good.
Good to go.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it on normal for a little bit, and then I can bump it up to fast.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's probably gonna run me under.
How do I play?
Normal. Yeah.
Whoa. Ryan is desynced.
I'm desynced.
Well, it's okay. Now you're caught up. I hit play, and you were behind 4 days. You weren't progressing in days.
It's a
But
decent.
now you're good. Now you're good.
Okay.
Everything's synced back.
I don't know how to play this game, so this will be interesting.
Explore with a science ship. Build with a construction ship. Fight with combat
Stinky, you
ships.
can't have any meatloaf. I'm sorry.
Alright,
He smells like
Now
meatloaf.
we go. I don't know why. Do you have any pop-ups, Ryan, right now? I don't know why why you're behind.
Mm-mm.
To overcome the
Okay, there we
Oh,
go.
he got up.
Now it's going.
All right.
It might be because he's streaming the bandwidth issues.
That was. What have I done? I should not have done this.
Come on, science ship.
How do I do anything?
Move your R, spoot. You just gotta wait.
Have I won yet?
Or right click. Right click is your friend.
Did I win?
Yeah. So go. Are you in the galaxy? So go. If you go on the galaxy screen, Ryan, you can when you have a science ship collected, you can just right click to. Have
Yeah,
them do things on
I
the
did
system.
know. That's about all I know.
Fuck.
I know how to move a science ship. I know how to move a science ship. I know how to build a science ship. I know how to build food and minerals, and that's about it. That's about the extent.
Okay, that's gonna be very frustrating.
Oh, please both be fallen empires. That's.
Hey, you
Yep,
guys
I.
at
Huh?
some point soon where we can do the raids. or
We
do you need
can,
more time?
yes, we can do the raid
What do you
anytime.
mean, man? We're literally here waiting.
We're
I
just
don't
waiting.
know what game is like. I don't know if you're able to like.
Yes, we
quickly
can
stop,
we
or
can
if you have to
quickly
play to a
stop. We
certain
can do the
point.
raid whenever.
just
In
pause
fact,
it.
can we do it this second?
And you know what? Now I know, Andrew. You know.
Can we do it this second?
In fact, we said it in chat. That was the. Oh no, that was a DM. You know, I DM so infrequently. I just
What?
imagine in my head.
That wasn't a
everyone
DM.
saw
I did that in the games discussion,
Oh.
Andrew. Oh, you mean I didn't at the raid, boys?
I asked
I know.
I asked Andrew when we were playing Stellaris, and he's like, probably whenever. We'll just stop whenever for the Destiny raid.
All right, well, stop it now.
I
Then.
have met both fallen empires.
All right, let's stop it now.
Yeah,
Then.
like take a break to play Destiny is not indicative of how quickly you can stop playing what you're currently playing. That's all I'm
Nice,
saying,
dude.
Andrew.
Do you want me to just leave the game open, or like? Just...
Well, I don't know. Just save and quit. I would say.
Yeah,
You told
I'll
me
save it.
10
I'll save
minutes.
We'll only need literally
Okay.
10 minutes.
I know. Just,
Yeah, it is saved. Exit to Destiny.
You know, we keep saying that, but this is often like DSC, where the in and out 20 minutes isn't real.
We're literally
That's not
just
true for
doing the
this raid.
boss fight. There's nothing else.
I'm not saying we can't. I'm saying we aren't.
Michael, we're just doing the
Yeah, we're
boss
not-
fight.
we're
There's
not doing
nothing
a whole
else.
run, we're just
not
doing
doing a whole
this
run. We're just doing my boss
No.
fight.
I'm pretty sure we want to do the whole run. Pretty sure that's the common consensus for loot from this raid, isn't it? Like we've been
I
doing the whole
really
runs
don't
every
have time until tomorrow. Then.
Do any of us even have that checkpoint then? Because I didn't know we should have had that
I
prepared.
have it.
Ryan has.
'Cause I didn't do the boss.
He literally got the boss and had to leave.
This is the one from like Wednesday.
So are you just gonna do a boss clear right now then, and then
Yes.
you're gonna head out, or?
Yes, because I have a lot less
what's your
time than I
plan?
thought. That is my plan. I have a lot less time than I
All right.
thought.
It's okay.
Time never works out the way I anticipate.
So what's the heavy that we're all using?
Why are we all using the same heavy? What are you
Yes,
talking
what
about?
will we cringe with today?
What was that one heavy that everyone was using that did like a million fucking damage?
We'll destroy him.
Grand Overture.
Grand Overture. And what's that